Hello, I'm Ernesto, and avid car enthusiast. Started with a Honda Civic, and just escalates from there. Those that are really into cars understand that you start out with wanting to be streetable, and turns into a full-out drag car. That's where I always go. I don't know why I do that, but you always want more. So let me show you what I got right here. This one I've had for years now. Just put like an OEM front end back on it. It runs on E85. It is a Honda Civic 93 4-door LX model with a LS V-tec Golden Eagle sleeve block, GSR head, poured and polished, manly valves, super tech. Actually, sorry, this one has the manly valve train also, and T04R ball bearing turbo, and a ported shroud, custom manifold made by my cousin and myself years ago. It's running E85, and I have power steering. BBK intake, generic throttle body, because my BBK throttle body fell apart. I fixed it, but I didn't trust it to put it back on right now. It does have a 4-port blow-off valve, or sorry, not blow-off valve, boost controller that I just wired in. Got rid of the regular 2-port or 3-port, sorry. 3 Walboro 255 liter per hour fuel pumps, and Honda S300, one of the first versions, but it still works. It currently made 555 horsepower on 17 pounds. Now, I have a dyno in my shop where my 240, which I call the 260, sits right now. But I dynoed it, I want to say a few months back, and it basically blew out my 4th gear, the 1-to-1 gear, and I had to rebuild it, the transmission that is. Oh, and also it does have the OBX LSD LS transmission. So just basically blew it because the ramp time on the dyno was only like 4 seconds. 2000 to 8500 is what I had it set till. But yeah, it was just too quick to ramp time up. So I need to figure out the dyno. It's a Dynacom dyno, and I guess put her back on. But before, I was tuned in Arizona on Dynapack, and it made 693 to the wheels, 481 foot-pound of torque on 30 psi or 32 psi. It's been a while, but yeah, this is a new turbo, and I have some goodies to put on this. I'm just waiting on a tripod for my new DSLR camera. I have drag radios on it at the moment, but I do have some slicks over there. I think I made like 3 passes with it, with those slicks, and I end up running 11.4 at 122 on low boost. So back then it was 15 pounds, probably around 4 something, maybe mid to high 400s, 1660 foot. Haven't been to the track in forever, so I plan on taking her out pretty soon. So I do have a coil on plug conversion kit, so I want to put that on. Lots to come on this, because I do want to do a disc brake upgrade with the wheel woods, and because the braking isn't the great, it's not superior. I think I do have the GSR disc brakes in the rear, but they're just tiny and they're not 4-pot or 2-pot. and just the stock Civic ones up front. Lots to do on her. Let me get over to the 240. Show a little bit about her. Squeeze on through. I've been juggling stuff around in here. So this is a 95 240SX SE with the GTR platform R32. Been through several stages with this car already. Only has around 300 miles on it after I redone everything. So it does have the RB26 fully built port flow head work, bottom end Wiseco pistons and Eagle rods. Has the EFR 8374. Now there's some videos previous when this was like a gold valve cover painted. This is now powder coated and dusty. This is all-wheel drive. Has the ETS Pro all-wheel drive controller on it. Was a venture to get this bad boy situated with all the all-wheel drive components, but it's working out pretty well. I have the AM Series 2 on it currently, and never made a full tune on it. Just had issues when it was twin turbo and whatnot. So it's the AM Series 2. I just bought the AM Infinity and plan on moving to that because it does have a flex fuel. Sorry, it has a fuel safe. These both have flex fuel, but the fuel fail safe. Sorry, getting tongue tied. But this has the Turbo Smart dual actuator, or 2-port actuator, sorry, and the full race manifold. It is a tight fit for this bad boy. Just put on this Auto Dream not long ago. It's just been sitting in the garage. Also under here I have the R35 coil and plug conversion setup. It runs pretty good. I just need to, like I said, do some settings, but it's a waste of time doing it on my Series 2 when I'm going to jump to the Infinity. Excuse me. So that's this one. I painted her. She's been dinged up and scratched a little bit from moving around, but overall she's all right to look at. This one here, 77 Pontiac Trans Am, with all my body kit stuff from the Civic that I'm not going to use, and also, what is this, the R32 tail lights and rear bumper and the balance tube. But this is currently got a 455, which is a 7.4, I believe, 7.4. But I do have the Pontiac 400 fully built right here. Just got to finish tearing this down so I could transfer parts and start doing all the body work and get the interior done. But just get this thing going. So not much to look at the moment, but I have some plans for her. But still need to finish getting situated in here. Got new shelving units. I just got so much stuff from moving like 4 times so far. And I'm a hoarder. So I'm trying to let go of some of the stuff I don't need anymore. And for my shop, I just put up that light right there. The other one was burned out, but I plan on splitting these lights. That one gonna get moved over, put another one right here, same thing right here, all the way across. Kind of started over there, put that one over the dyno, and that one's gonna get spread to the left. So I'll have 2 rows across, and then that big bright one right there. Work in progress. Gonna be fun. But yep. So hold on tight. I got a lot of little stuff going on. I mean, not just cars. I do everything.